Fuck you.
I said me, the sober people, is in me. I actually said, referring to me.
What, you represent more than one person like Venom or something?
I guess that I was trying to be funny about it, for Christ's sake. You can't hear and you're drunk. You're deaf and fucking drunk, so that's no good.
Y'all need to quit.
All right. My number 5, finally. Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn is not bad, Vic. I like it.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's not horrible. You're talking crazy.
Well, hey, Travis, in all fairness, if Wikipedia says it's not good, it's not good, okay?
Wikipedia doesn't rate things.
Wikipedia says it's not good?
I said Vicky as in Vic, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, I like that.
Wikipedia says it's not. Yeah. Yep.
Children of the Corn 5.6 on IMDb. It did beat like Chud or something like that. No, it beat Night of the Comet. I gotta look at my tournament. It beat Night of the Comet.
I know that Night of the Comet.
Everything beat Night of the Comet, basically.
I don't know if Till Christmas is gonna beat Night of the Comet. Okay, yeah, Children of the Corn got out of the first round. It beat Night of the Comet, and then it lost to Gremlins in the second round. So there you go. Children of the Corn is my number 5. Vicky, you're up.
My number 5 is Chud.
Chud.
I'm drunk.
The precursor to Home Alone. Me too. Why are you making me do the show drunk, dickhead?
Who did that? It's Blake's fault.
Blake made me. He peer pressured me.
What?
And then he didn't even do it himself.
Well, I'm sorry, but all the cool kids are doing it, right? You know.
All the shopping malls are closed.
I never said I was a cool kid. You will never ever hear me say I was ever the cool kid. So don't even worry about it.
That's
except in the 70s with your mustache.
Yeah.
Number 5, Blake.
Number 5 for me is Christmas horror movie, because I'm all about that. It's the spirit of giving and all that. So I'm all about giving blood and lots of gratuitous violence. So we're going Silent Night, Deadly Night. Of course, I have to put that on the list. It's brilliant.
At number 5. Silent Night.
Yeah, at number 5.
Punish. That grandpa's the best fucking thing in that movie, even though Punish is amazing. Fucking grandpa, he's so fucking creepy. Yeah. Christmas Eve, the scariest damn night of the year. His head looks like it's going to explode when he's saying that.
My wife would probably agree if she thought about it right now. The creepiest older guy she's seen in the horror movie is the guy from Poltergeist 2.
Yes, he's fucking scary. Isn't he in Poltergeist 3 also?
Yeah, I think so.
That dude is fucking. He freaked me out as a kid. And he still kind of does, to be honest with you. He looks like he touched my no-nos.
Yeah. Get up.
Oh my God. All right. Silent Night, Deadly Night makes its first appearance. And so now I'm at number 4. Well, this is a tough one because I had a debate. This could have gone anywhere from between 2 and 4, and it ended up being number 4 because for the same reason we talked about earlier, it's not balls to the wall horror. It is horror on some level because you got little crazy things that are basically killing people. Gremlins, my number 4, and if they were like the things in Critters where they were like straight up fucking people up, yeah, that would probably be even higher on my list because Gremlins is good shit. I love it. Plus BB Cases in it.
Jack Galligan from Wax Blunt. Yeah.
Jack Galligan from Hatchet 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hatchet 3. So yeah, fucking Gremlins, man. What more can I say? Judge Reinhold is in it. Fucking Beverly Hills Cop. He's gonna be a horror hound. Ain't that crazy?
Corey Feldman's in it too, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
The Fell Dog. Everybody's in that motherfucker.
Fell Dog. That's a good fucking movie. I don't care what anybody says. And Joe Dante directed it. You got some Steven Spielberg influence. It's good stuff, man. Don't everybody hate on it. All right.
Who hates
it
on
is
it?
horror. Fuck you all. Not you two, but fuck you all. Whoop your asses.
Yeah, fuck.
Anyway. Don't
Bunch
argue
of
with
bombs.
me. It's fucking horror. That's like trying to tell me that, like, Frozen's not horror. It's horror. Fuck you. It's a thriller.
Yeah,
No, you're
that's
horror.
If it puts somebody in a situation where they say, "God damn, I'm glad that's not me," that's fucked up. It is horror. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to get attacked by gremlins. I'm just saying. I value my car. Well, ban. Ban. Okay. Anyway. I'm laughing at the fact that I have a fucking minivan. Anyway. I'm a mom.
I'm laughing at it, too. You're a soccer mom.
That's not nice. That's a
My
mean
bad.
fucking thing to do, dickhead.
My bad. I'll never do it again.
What do you want me to do? Drive a sports car with like 5 kids in there? That'd be interesting.
Hell yeah. That's
Well,
what I
I
would
guess
do.
that's the way to weed them out.
Fuck 'em.
You dickhead. All right, let's move on.
My bad. I didn't mean to say that loud.
What's your number 4, Vicky?
Oh, man. This is a hard decision. Very hard.
That's my Phoenix.
Nightmare on Elm Street is my number 4.
Nightmare on
Sorry,
Elm
Blake.
Street. The disrespect.
But
is-
I'm not surprised.
I'm
I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. As a matter of fact, I'm gracious it made your list at all because, you like to bust my balls like that, but that's fine. 4 is a good spot for it.
I do like the Buster Balls, but the original's a good movie. There's just 3 movies in that year that I like better. But, I mean, it's a good movie. It's a little, I'm drunk. Nightmare on Elm Street is my number 1.
He's still quite drunk when he starts explaining things.
Yeah, that's why I quit explaining. No more
It's
explaining.
not as good, though, when you're on the phone because I have to see you making the hand gestures.
That's funny because I am making hand gestures while I'm doing it. Nobody can see it, though.
The purpose of
Yeah,
radio.
I periscope it.
Fair enough.
I got a face
All right.
radio.
Oh, man, Nightmare on Elm Street, number 4, Vic. The disrespect. I'm sitting here
I
listening to my list,
can't wait
trying to
for.
figure-
I can't wait for all the hate mail I get.
Okay, I think I know which one she has above it.
Von Eric. At
I know
Big
which one
Von
she has
Eric.
above it.
Yep.
Fair enough. All right, Blake, you're up, my friend.
My number 4 is actually my wife's contribution. She alerted me to the fact that although it's not specifically horror, it's more post-apocalyptic. There are very horrifying situations in it, like a guy has to be in a cage full of rats and they fuck him up. 1984 is the name of the movie. It's based on a book by George Orwell. Very good. Yeah.
George Orwell. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've read the book. I'm not gonna argue that it's horror. I'm just not having it on my list because it feels like it's a little outside of it. But I'm not bitching.
Oh, and it can be, but there's enough horrific elements in it that I think it warrants to be on my list. And again, that's just speaking to what I like and what she likes, and she doesn't contribute very much to these things, so I was very grateful to have her contribute to it at all. So.
He was the same man who wrote.
I'm
Animal
happy about
Farm. You guys want to hear a funny story?
What story?
So I love H.G. Wells. Okay, but I love him because of the things he wrote. Like The Time Machine and War of the Worlds. And I love Orson Welles more than I do H.G. Wells. I love him because he did the radio broadcast. But H.G. Wells, came up with the story War of the Worlds and also The Time Machine. Well, he was a utopian socialist or a socialist utopian. Like he believed in a utopian society ruled by socialism, which meant he was a fucking moron politically. So George Orwell, who was not down with that shit at all, because he wrote 1984 and Animal Farm, which are both anti-communist books. Okay, he tried to. Him and H.G. Wells had differences of opinion, so he wanted to have a debate live on the air with H.G. Wells, and H.G. Wells flat out refused. He was like, "No, he's a little shit," and he refused to debate him. So, George Orwell, you are the man, sir. Because you actually have some common sense, because communism is bad. So socialism. saying. Fucking weirdos. Might have lost a listener or two there, Vic, but I'm okay with it. You okay with it? Anybody still here?
I'm here.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
good.
quit silent on me. It's like you were reflecting.
I was waiting to hear
Yeah,
what
motherfucker.
Vic was going to say, you know.
Everybody waits with bated breath when Vic
Hello?
talks. I'm here. Vic, are you not there?
Hello?
Hello? Vic, are you there? Blake, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay, so you can hear me, and we can hear Vic, but he can't seem to hear us. Is that right?
Hello?
I'm assuming.
Vic, we're here. We're here, buddy. I don't know if you can hear us.
I'll message him on Facebook, Travis.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'm going to message him, too. Vic, we hear you, but you can't hear us.
Hey, I can hear you now. What's up?
Okay, here we go. So, all right, let's move on, since my whole story fucking fell short and nobody cared. All right, so number 3. I don't know if this is disrespectful. I had moved it around in my top 10 a lot of times. Originally, I had it at number 4, and that didn't feel right, and I had it at number 2. And I was like, yeah, there's one other that I liked a little bit better than this one. Well, 2 others. So at the end, I had to settle on it at number 3. A Nightmare on Elm Street's my number 3, and that is no disrespect to A Nightmare on Elm Street, because on other years, it may be number 1. I like A Nightmare on Elm Street better than a lot of the Friday the 13th movies. I love Friday the 13th, but there's 2 movies I just like better this year for 1984, but that is, again, no disrespect to A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's my favorite of the series, the first one. When I was growing up, Part 3 was my favorite, but it's a little goofy with the Dream Warrior shit for me, so Part 1's my favorite, and again, if this wasn't so top-heavy, it would have been higher in other years. So, Blake, trust me, I wasn't trying to offend on this one. I think great.
You guys are weird. You guys are worried about offending me. You're not going to offend me. I think I love Nightmare on Elm Street enough for all 3 of us, so it's not going to offend me. If it didn't even make your list,
here's what I'm saying is I don't want you to think that I'm ranking it anything but number 1 just to fucking flip on you. It's just that I like a certain type of movie a little bit better. That's all it is.
And to each their own, you know. You know what? The only thing that does hurt my feelings a little, and it's only just a little, is you didn't mention Nightmare on Elm Street 4 being in one of your favorites, and you know that's what this new book is on, and it is a fan favorite among many people. So a lot of people like it better than 3, believe it or not.
Well, they're
crazy
because that movie starts.
That's crazy talk.
It's not that good. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm not interested in the book, because that's what makes it good to me. But no, it's better than Freddy's Dead. It's right there with Part 2 for me. I like Part 2. So, I mean, I don't know. It's debatable. Part 4 is not horrible, but it's better than 5 and Freddy's Dead. Yeah. 4's not horrible. I don't like the casting of Tuesday Night. No offense to her. There's just a lot of things about Part 4 that really bug me. Like, really bad. It amazes me that anybody would like that better than Part 3. That's crazy talk. Plus, no Nancy.
I'm just saying, if you go through the fans, and I've done it myself at all these cons, and when I talk to them, their 3 favorites are usually Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, and then Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4, and oftentimes people will put Nightmare 4 a little bit higher than 3 because it did have certain sequences, the cockroach sequence, obviously, and then the resurrection of Freddy is really fucking cool. And then, the naked chick in the waterbed for, everybody that was going through puberty at the time. That did it for a lot of people. I know there was a sort of a naked chick in Part 3, but, I guess a lot of people just like the 1 and 4 better. And 4 has really good music. 3 had good music too. But, as far as the films are concerned, 4 made the most at the box office, more than 3. So
that's because 3 was so good. That's why it helps 4 by the episode. I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
Also,
anyway, let's get back to where are we at number 3.
Nightmare better than 4. Okay, but anyway, we'll move on.
My number 3 is the Gremlins.